Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to, well, actually, no. Welcome to RUW Walking on Pins and Needles. We are live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we are kicking things off with the RUW Intercontinental Championship match between JT and the assassin Mark Jones. I'm your commentator for the evening, Alex Black, and man, what a night of action that we have here tonight. We have 7 matches in store for you, including the in-ring debut of a competitor that has been training in the RUW power plant for the last few months. So stay tuned for that. But JT wants his Intercontinental Championship, but Mark wants to hang on to it. We're going to see who will walk out of Walking on Pins and Needles as Intercontinental Champion in the opening match. There you can see the beautiful setup that our crew has built for us here. Live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And the people in attendance are ready for some action here tonight. And here is JT, a man who wants to be taken seriously as a top star. A man who wants to be taken seriously as a top star. And he believes that winning the Intercontinental Championship here tonight will prove that. He has previously held the Intercontinental Championship, but that was in WEF, being a former Intercontinental Champion in Season 2. But he wants to win the RUW Intercontinental Championship for the very first time in his career. Will he be successful here tonight? We are going to find out once this match is said and done. But JT looks ready for competition. But here is the Intercontinental Champion, the assassin, Mark Jones. Mark Jones has been on an absolute roll ever since becoming the second ever RUW Intercontinental Champion at Bloodshed. Mark Jones has been on a roll, proving why he deserves to be the Intercontinental Champion. Tonight he defends that very title against JT in the opening match. Look at that beautiful championship up for grabs here. There you can see Mark Jones handing his championship over to the referee. And now JT taking a good hard look at the gold. Title match to kick us off here tonight. JT versus the assassin, Mark Jones. Both men have been itching to get at each other here. Now JT with a jumping DDT connecting onto Mark Jones. I love the beautiful setup in the ring and on the stage that our crew has set up. There you can see the Walking on Pins and Needles logo in the middle of the ring. But let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the action here tonight. JT, shot right to the jaw of the assassin Mark Jones. And now what is this? JT with a double axe handle to the back of the head of the assassin Mark Jones. I wanted to remind you, this is just a one-on-one standard traditional singles match. So there are disqualifications and countouts. But I can guarantee you this match is going to be absolutely amazing. Now Mark Jones with the Irish whip sends JT over the top rope. and tumbling to the outside, but JT already back to his feet and connecting the Famouser. Sorry, I almost forgot the name of that move. And now a DDT right on the outside. These two athletes right in front of my announce table. Now JT, sending Mark Jones face first off the ring apron. And now the official calling for both men to make it back inside the ring. JT stepping in. And so does Mark Jones. JT telling Mark Jones to bring it. And now Mark, he got countered by JT. Now JT delivering a drop kick, sending Mark off the apron. And now Mark back to his feet. JT was just waiting for him to get back inside the ring. Now look at this. Now it's Mark with these heavy strikes. And connecting a DDT onto JT. Now Mark, forearm right to the face. Mark Jones in firm control of this match, connecting the stump puller leg snap. Now Mark, look at this, applying the cross-face submission hold. But JT quickly rolling out of it and delivering a stomp to the midsection. I don't know why I cannot speak tonight. I keep getting tongue-tied for whatever reason. And now JT, going back to that maneuver that we saw a little bit ago. And it certainly is effective. And now Mark Jones, Irish whip. Was looking for a drop kick, but JT got out of the way. And now JT with the Irish whip. And the power slam. This is just a back and forth opening contest that we are witnessing here. Now JT perched on the top rope, waiting for Mark to make it back to his feet. JT was looking for a drop kick this time. But now it was Mark who got out of the way. And now Mark Jones delivered a forearm to the face of JT. But not even the count of one. JT's not even going to stay down for a 1 count. That is just a fight in this man. And now JT with a knee right to the midsection. These two men, very athletic, very resilient. And they are putting that on full display here. Now look at this, JT just stomping away on the assassin Mark Jones in the corner. And now JT, going over to the corner. Mark Jones is in trouble. JT with the super kick and the cover. But only the count of 2. Mark was able to get that shoulder up. But JT takes him down with a flying clothesline. Now look at this, JT again rolling and just squeezing the life out of Mark Jones here and dropping the elbow on the back. And you can see JT absolutely fired up, feeding off the energy from the fans here in Philadelphia. But look at this, Mark Jones fighting back. These two just going blow for blow here. These two absolutely fired up, trading blows right in the ring. Mark was calling for JT to hit him again. Look at this. Back and forth shots being traded between these two. Mark still asking for more. JT missed his shot. But JT ultimately takes advantage, delivering the snapmare neckbreaker. And now JT into the cover. No, only the count of 2. That was way too close for Mark Jones. But thankfully he was able to get that shoulder up. But JT is still answering back. Now JT with the neck breaker. JT has been in firm control of this match the past few moments. Mark Jones could be in trouble here. And now JT out on the apron. This is not where Mark wants to be. JT connected the springboard clothesline. And that is a victory. JT is now the brand new RUW Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. JT now, the third RUW Intercontinental Champion. Mark Jones brought the fight, but ultimately it was too much. And JT will walk out of RUW walking on pins and needles as the brand new RUW Intercontinental Champion. But ladies and gentlemen, we have another championship match coming up next as the Nemesis James Taylor will defend his newly won RUW Internet Championship against the Redneck Daniel Hayes. On the last episode of RUW Decimation, James Taylor cashed in his contract during the main event, and the main event match was between Small Afro and Chris Nitro. And James Taylor cashed in, but he did not cash in for the Hardcore Championship. James Taylor decided to cash in on the Internet Championship, and he was victorious in his cash-in. But because he won, Daniel Hayes was still owed a championship match here tonight. So James Taylor has to defend the Internet Championship against Daniel Hayes. But man, James Taylor is now a double champion, cashing in that Tournament of Hardcore Championship on the Internet Championship. The Internet Championship on the line in our next match. The Redneck Daniel Hayes versus the Nemesis James Taylor. And here he is, the Redneck Daniel Hayes. All Daniel Hayes wants to do in RUW, all Daniel Hayes wants to do in this business is become a champion. And he has the opportunity to do that tonight. But he is standing across the ring from the Nemesis James Taylor. A very, very tall task ahead of the Redneck Daniel Hayes. But the real question is, will he be able to do it? Did Daniel Hayes do his research heading into this match? He's standing across the ring from a 25-year veteran in the Nemesis James Taylor. James Taylor, the RUW World Heavyweight Champion and the RUW Internet Champion. So, if I'm Daniel Hayes, I'm hoping that I have enough knowledge. I'm hoping that I have learned just enough to take down the Nemesis James Taylor. Daniel Hayes ready for competition against the Nemesis James Taylor for the Internet Championship. And as I mentioned, double champion. Look at him coming out here with the world title and the Internet title on his shoulders. The insurance policy of the general manager, Alexander Kelly, coming out here to defend the Internet Championship. But ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, he will defend the World Championship against a mystery challenger. Who is that mystery challenger? No idea, but that will be in the main event later tonight, so stay tuned for that. I have no idea who this mystery challenger is that James Taylor is defending the World Heavyweight Championship against. There you can see the Internet Championship up for grabs in the second match of Walking on Pins and Needles tonight. James Taylor feels like he's got this one in the bag. He has a lot more experience than the redneck Daniel Hayes. But if I were James Taylor, I would not take Daniel Hayes lightly. Daniel Hayes has a chip on his shoulder. Daniel Hayes wants to be taken seriously here in RUW. And honestly, if you ask me, a man with a chip on his shoulder is a very dangerous man. Someone that James Taylor should not take lightly. Because look at this. Daniel Hayes has James Taylor up on his shoulder and connecting the neck breaker. Now look at this. Ground and pound by Daniel Hayes. Daniel Hayes in firm control of this match. And that's exactly what he needs to do. Look at this, connecting the suplex onto the nemesis James Taylor. And now Daniel Hayes dropping the knee right on the face. Now, oh, look at this. Just raking his face. Just raking the face of James Taylor. I don't know why I can speak. I don't know. It could be because I've been out all day touring the area of Philly. So I don't know. That may be the case. James Taylor just connected the clothesline in the corner, but I need to focus on the. Hey, James, that's the hard cam. Apologies to all of our fans watching Walking on Pins and Needles. James Taylor just. I can't control what he does, but I do apologize for that. James Taylor now in control of this match. And the action will spill to the outside. James with a clothesline right to the back of the head of the redneck Daniel Hayes. But now Daniel Hayes answering back. Now Daniel Hayes with a stomp right to the face of James Taylor. Official out of count of 3. And now Daniel Hayes, look at this, wrenching away at the head and neck of the nemesis James Taylor. If I were both of these men, I would not spend too much time on the outside. And now Daniel Hayes stepping back inside the ring, fired up here. But now James Taylor has a hold of Daniel and connecting the belly-to-belly suplex. And the cover. But only the count of 1 for the nemesis James Taylor in the early goings of this match. Now James, look at this, repeated elbow drops right to the top of the head of Daniel Hayes. Now James Taylor sending Daniel into the corner. Oh, delivered an elbow, almost looked like to the jaw, but Daniel Hayes is still answering back in this contest. Now Daniel has James in the corner. Oh, but James answering back with an elbow to the face. Now James with the body slam connecting. Now James has a hold of the wrist. The right wrist of Daniel Hayes. Look at this. He's absolutely beating the living hell out of him. Torturing him in the ring. Oh, wrenching back at the fingers. He's just trying to break the hand of Daniel Hayes here. He's trying to incapacitate him as much as he can. And now dropping the elbow on the kidneys. Now James, Irish whip. Oh, there's the drop down. And now James connecting the spine buster. And the cover. Oh, but still only the count of 2. Daniel Hayes still able to get that shoulder up so far in this match. But now James could be looking to finish this. Connecting the stunner and the cover. And that is a win. The Nemesis James Taylor, in quick fashion, retaining his RUW Internet Championship. James Taylor, for the time being at least, will remain a double champion. But ladies and gentlemen, we have yet another championship match coming up. This one has been brewing for quite some time because ever since King Vampire asked management for a rematch for the United States Championship, the rivalry between him and Judas has been started up yet again. So much so that after King Vampire defeated Judas on an episode of RUW Decimation a couple of weeks ago, where the stipulation of that match was if King Vampire wins, he would pick the stipulation for his championship match here tonight. King Vampire has chosen a no-holds-barred match for the United States Championship. And we all remember the RUW death match that these two put on at RUW Bloodshed. What a match that was. And this one is a no-holds-barred match. United States Championship on the line in the next match. And here is King Vampire. All he wants to do is get the championship that he feels like belongs to him. King Vampire was the second ever RUW United States Championship. I'm sorry, he was the second ever RUW United States Champion. My bad. Defeating JT at RUW. When did he defeat JT? Hang on, I'm doing my research. Hang on. Still doing my research. Oh, yeah. RUW Bloodshed. No, that's when Judas defeated him. I might be wrong, but I want to say it was RUW viewer discretion advised when King Vampire defeated JT to become the second ever United States champion. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that, see if I'm right. But here is the United States champion, Judas, putting that championship on the line in a no-holds-barred match. As I mentioned a little bit ago, we remember the RUW death match that these two men gave the RUW universe at Bloodshed. But tonight it is not a death match between these two. This is a no-holds-barred match because King Vampire feels like he needs to go to those lengths here tonight to regain this championship right here. Now Judas handing his championship over to the official. King Vampire taking a look at the championship that he feels like belongs to him. RUW United States Championship on the line. No holds barred. Judas versus King Vampire. There you see both of these men absolutely ready for competition, ready to get their hands on each other. And there's the bell, and King Vampire, was looking for a clothesline, but it looked like Judas got out of the way, and the springboard forearm that Judas connects almost all the time connects in this match. Now, Judas with the side Russian leg sweep. Oh, look at this. Shots right to the face of King Vampire. Now Judas with a stomp to the left arm. Now what's Judas looking for here? Oh, he's using King Vampire's arm to assist in the crossface submission. But look at this, King Vampire, repeated elbows to the face, gets him out of the hold. And now it's King Vampire answering back in this match as Judas up into the fireman's carry, and the Death Valley driver connects. Oh, but Judas springs right back up to his feet. Oh, kick right to the face of King Vampire. And now Judas is going to exit the ring, searching underneath the apron, or searching underneath the ring for a weapon, and he has some furniture. He brought out a table. Oh, but King Vampire is going to stop him from using that table. And King Vampire delivered a brainbuster on the outside. Now King Vampire is in firm control of this match. And now it's King Vampire searching underneath the ring for a weapon, and he has a hold of a shovel. Oh! Shot right to the face of Judas. And now look at this, just beating the hell out of Judas with the shovel here. This is no holds barred. King Vampire will do whatever it takes to get the United States Championship back on his shoulders, but now Judas answering back. Now Judas has King Vampire up into the fireman's carry. And now what's he looking for here? Oh my God, he just tossed King Vampire into the ring post. How is that not a broken rib? Judas in absolute firm control of this no-holds-barred U.S. Championship match. Now Judas sending King Vampire back inside the ring. And I think Judas, he's going to look for another weapon. And he has a hold of a hockey stick now. Who put the weapons underneath the ring? King Vampire, though, with a springboard splash and the cover. It's like a corkscrew splash that connected onto Judas, but it was only able to give King Vampire the count of 1. Now look at this, King Vampire kicking away at the face of Judas. Now King Vampire exiting the ring, searching for yet another weapon. What more is under there? Oh, I tell you what, the classic steel chair. But Judas was able to stop King Vampire from using it. But King Vampire answers back with the backbreaker, neckbreaker combination. Oh, and a knee right to the face. We're just trying to break all the bones here. Now King Vampire has a hold of that shovel. And now King Vampire with another shot right to the face of Judas. Oh! Just beating the hell out of him here. But again, Judas answering back. Oh, Judas just delivered a shot right to the midsection of King Vampire. And now look at this, connecting the clothesline, turning him inside out. But now it's King Vampire regaining control of this match. Oh, but Judas answered back, delivering a knee right to the rib cage of King Vampire. And now look at this, beating the living hell out of him here. Oh, but King Vampire just got caught with a Superman punch. But only the count of 2 for the United States champion Judas. Title still on the line in this match. Now Judas, Irish whip. Oh, was looking for that spear, but King Vampire evaded it. And now King Vampire with a clothesline and a second one. King Vampire just building himself some energy. The energy that he has left in the tank. Cover on to Judas. Oh, but only the count of 2 for King Vampire. Judas was able to get that shoulder up. Oh, but King Vampire kicked right to the midsection and connecting the Moonlight Drive and the cover. And King Vampire is the new RUW United States champion. He was able to defeat Judas in this no-holds-barred contest, beating Judas to the point where Judas had nothing left. And that moonlight drive was enough to secure the victory for King Vampire. But ladies and gentlemen, I know I mentioned RUW death matches earlier, but ladies and gentlemen, we have another death match headed your way. The RUW Hardcore Championship on the line. The Madhouse Jackal versus Chris Nitro. These two know so much about each other. The Hardcore Championship on the line between Chris Nitro and the Madhouse Jackal. Is my mic working? Wait, hang on. Why was the stream on mute, bro? Anyway, Chris Nitro versus the Madhouse Jackal, RUW Hardcore Championship on the line. Sorry, I'm looking at the stream here. But anyway, the Madhouse Jackal making his way to the ring, wanting his Hardcore Championship back. And honestly, if you ask me, if King Vampire was able to get his United States Championship back from Judas, I believe this man right here, the Madhouse Jackal, is able to get his Hardcore Championship back from Chris Nitro. And here is Chris Nitro, still a multi-champ here in RUW, but he is no longer the internet champion. So now he's going to come out here with the Hardcore Championship and one half of his RUW World Tag Team Championship belts. Chris Nitro versus the Madhouse Jackal. RUW Hardcore Championship on the line. RUW Deathmatch. Championship up for grabs here. Jackal taking a good hard look at the Hardcore Championship. Jackal wants that championship back around his waist. And he will get it tonight if he is able to defeat Chris Nitro. Both Chris Nitro and Jackal ready for action. And there's the bell. Oh, Chris was looking for a flying clothesline, but Jackal got out of the way. And now Jackal sending Chris into the corner. Oh, was looking for a haluva kick. These two already back and forth, and the match just started. Oh, holy hell. Chris Nitro now. Oh, sending Jackal face first off the canvas. And now Chris now is just going to target the legs. Chris with a springboard drop kick. And now Chris into the cover. Oh, but only the count of two. I'm surprised he got a 2 count this early into the contest. We haven't even seen any weapons yet. Oh, Chris applying the Boston Crab onto the Madhouse Jackal. Rope breaks don't apply in an RUW death match. But so Jackal had to fight out of the hold and connecting a clothesline, taking down Chris Nitro and delivering a shot right to the temple. If I were either one of these men, I would start to introduce those weapons, but that's just me. Oh, Jackal is probably looking for a belly-to-belly suplex, but he got countered by Chris Nitro, who delivers a drop kick. Now Chris is just going to target the left arm. And now Jackal rolling out. But Chris with the tope wipes Jackal out on the outside. Now Chris Nitro, look at this, applying the head scissors. Oh, and delivering a chop right to the top of the head of the Madhouse Jackal. And Chris dropping the elbow. Now Chris is going to search under the ring. He's got a light tube. Oh! Shattering it over the head of Jackal. Light tubes are pretty common in a death match. And now Chris, grabbing a hold of a door. Oh, Jackal got out of the way from that shot to the door. And now Jackal, hitting Chris Nitro right with that door. And Jackal sending Chris face first into the ring post. Those ring posts are pure metal. No LED lights surrounding those. That is pure steel. Now Jackal with a shot sending Chris Nitro to the ground on the outside. Now Jackal has a hold of Nitro and sending him inside the ring. And Chris slowly making it back to his feet. Now Jackal is going to search for yet another weapon. He has a hold of yet another light tube here. Oh, but Chris was able to stop the Madhouse from using it. And Chris sending Jackal tumbling to the outside. And Chris with the body splash. There you can see that door that Jackal introduced. And now Chris has a hold of that light tube. But Chris, what's he thinking here? Chris can't make up his mind. And because of that, Jackal was able to take advantage, locking in the Kimura lock. But if Chris had tapped, it wouldn't have counted since it was on the outside. And now Chris sending Jackal right into the corner of my announce table. Watch out there. And now Chris, sending Jackal right into those steps. Now Chris searching under the ring. And another door has been introduced, this time by Chris Nitro. But Jackal was able to stop that. And again, the Kimura lock being applied. But Chris Nitro able to fight out of it yet again. Was looking for the enziguri. But Jackal was able to take down Chris Nitro with a big boot. Jackal, I don't know, it kind of looked like he was going for that shock treatment. But Chris was able to counter and sending Jackal inside the ring. You can see that doors leaning up against the ropes on the outside. But Chris Nitro has Jackal up into the fireman's carry and connecting the breakdown and the cover. But still, the count of two. Now Chris Nacho needs to figure out what he's going to do next. The breakdown wasn't enough. Chris searching underneath the ring yet again. Uh-oh. The barbed wire baseball bat has been introduced. And now Chris beating the hell out of the madhouse with it. Oh, but Jacko answering back. But how much did that take out of the madhouse? Chris back inside. Now Chris. Oh, faked out Jacko, connecting the leg lariat. And Chris with the kick right to the kidneys. Now Nacho, was looking for a springboard senton, but Jacko rolled out of the way. Now Jacko, look at this, kicking away on the face of Chris Nacho. Jacko picking up here. Oh, he's got that light tube. I forgot that tube wasn't even used. And Jacko shattering it over the face of Chris Nacho. Jacko fired up here. Now Jacko, tossing Chris across the ring. Now Jacko, look at this, raining down right hands on the face of Chris Nacho. And targeting the right arm now. And now Jacko rolling out. Now these two back in. Now Jacko, Irish whip, and the Claymore. Claymore kick connects right to the face of Chris Nacho. Oh no! Chris able to get his shoulder up at the last possible second. You don't get any closer to 3 than that count right there. And now Chris, look at this. Building up steam. Leg drop to the groin. And follows it up with a drop kick to the face. Now Chris. Irish whip onto Jacko. Was looking for a kick to the midsection. But Jacko countered. And now Jacko has Chris Nacho up. But Chris Nacho with the chop block. These two back and forth in this death match here. Chris was looking for a drop kick to the back. Jacko got out of the way. And now Jacko with the Michinoku driver. Now look at this. Jacko, big heavy shot. And Chris answers back with a chop. These two trading blows in the center of the ring. And the crowd eating it up. Look at this. Shot after shot after shot. Jacko calling for Chris to give him some more. Now Jacko with a couple shots. And Chris answers back with the right hand. Look at these two. Back and forth shots being traded. And there you can see the blood on the face of Jacko. I believe he got busted open on the outside a little bit ago. And look at this. These two, blow for blow. But Jacko, he was looking for the headbutt, but he got caught. Chris into the breakdown and the cover. And Chris Nacho retains the RUW Hardcore Championship. What an RUW death match! What an RUW death match that was. There you can see the blood running down the face of Chris Nacho as well. The RUW death matches seem to be the best matches we have here in RUW. And Chris Nacho retains his Hardcore Championship. But ladies and gentlemen, we have the in-ring debut of someone who has been training in the power plant for a few months. Coming up next, as Swamp Man will battle the debuting Sethi one-on-one in this match. As I mentioned a little bit ago, as I mentioned like just now, Sethi, someone who has been training in the RUW power plant for quite some time. And he will make his in-ring RUW debut here tonight against Swamp Man. So we're going to see what this kid's got. He was trained by the general manager, Alexander Kelly. And I've actually learned that he is the younger brother of Alexander Kelly. So that's a pretty interesting thing to learn. And here he is, Sethi making his way down to the ring. Looking ready for competition. And here comes Swamp Man. Honestly, in recent weeks, Swamp Man has proved that he belongs with the top stars. But tonight is about the in-ring debut of Sethi. Can he prove that he belongs here in RUW? We are about to find out. Both these athletes look ready for competition. And there's the bell. Sethi making his in-ring RUW debut on the big stage here at Walking on Pins and Needles. But Swamp Man delivering an uppercut onto Sethi. Fist connecting right to the jaw. Now Swamp Man, double axe handle right to the back. Now Swamp Man connecting a DDT. And now Swamp Man connecting the backbreaker. If Sethi wants to prove that he has what it takes to compete here in RUW, he's got to answer back against Swamp Man. But he's catching a beating right now. Now look at this. Swamp Man tying the left arm of Sethi up in between the ropes. Now look at this. Sethi hasn't gotten a single bit of offense in this match. Swamp Man connecting the neck breaker. And now look at this. Swamp Man going up top. What's he thinking here? Oh, he's calling for Sethi to make it back to his feet. And Swamp Man connecting the crossbody and the cover. Oh, but only the count of one for Swamp Man. Sethi was able to get that shoulder up quick. But he's still catching a beating. He's got to answer back in this match. But Swamp Man is just not giving him a single chance to breathe here. I think Sethi was looking to get up some more offense. But it's Swamp Man answering back in this contest now. Sethi hasn't gotten a single bit of offense in this match. He hasn't even gotten a chance to breathe, and now Swamp Man, look at this, connecting yet another backbreaker. Now these two on the apron, and Swamp Man just, oh my God! Swamp Man just knocked Seth to the outside and delivered a senton from the apron. Official out of count of 2. Now out of count of 3. Sethi still unable to get some offense in this match. This is certainly not looking good for him in his RUW debut, as Swamp Man is just absolutely whooping his ass. Official out of count of 5. Swamp Man stepping back inside the ring. Now Sethi back in as well, but he got caught. Swamp Man connecting the X Factor and the cover. But I think Sethi's foot might be underneath the rope. Oh, but he was able to get that shoulder up anyway. And Swamp Man can't believe it. Obvious look of frustration on his face. And now Swamp Man, look at this, locking in the Billy Goat's Curse submission hold. But Sethi not going to give up just yet. But Sethi still unable to get some offense. I think he was going for a springboard move, but he can't do that when Swamp Man is right back to his feet. If you ask me, Sethi has a little bit to learn here. But this match is still not over yet. Sethi could pull out the upset, but Swamp Man still in control, connecting a swinging neck breaker. Now look at this, Swamp Man on the apron. Rolling through. Oh, Sethi got caught. X Factor connects, and that is a win. Swamp Man just absolutely whooped Sethi's ass in his debut. Honestly, Sethi not impressing much here. But hopefully he'll impress as he continues to compete. But man, this was not an easy night for Sethi. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Brandon Collins will go up against the returning Brent Oakley. These two men representing Vibe on YouTube, but tonight they go one-on-one. Brandon Collins versus Brent Oakley. One-on-one coming up next. And here is the Spartan Brandon Collins. He and his opponent tonight, Brent Oakley, know so much about each other. They know each other so well. And that is due to their time spent together on YouTube and Vibe. But tonight they go one-on-one in the squared circle. Now look at this. Brent Oakley making his RUW return here. Ready for competition. Brent Oakley versus Brandon Collins coming up. Match about to begin. There's the bell. And now Brent Oakley right off the bat connecting a bulldog onto Brandon Collins. Now Brent, what is this? Oh! Drop kick from the middle rope. Cover. Oh, only the count of one for Brent Oakley. Not enough to keep Brandon Collins down in the early goings of this contest, Brent. Got to keep on the heavy offense if you want to defeat the Spartan Brandon Collins. Brent with an Irish whip. Oh, he may have just knocked Brandon Collins clean out. And a knee right to the side of the face. Now Brent, look at this, connecting the clothesline, not giving Brandon Collins a chance to recover. And that is smart. Now look at this, Brent Oakley delivering stomps to the left hand of Brandon Collins, and a springboard leg drop connected beautifully there. Brent Oakley has been in firm control of this match since the bell sounded. Now look at this. Brent Oakley, I think he's just trying to break the hand of Brandon Collins. Now Brent, look at this. Heavy strikes connecting onto the Spartan and connecting the Falcon's arrow. Now Brent has a hold of Brandon Collins. Oh, but Brandon answering back with some elbows to the midsection of Brent Oakley. Now Brandon, Irish whip. Oh, sending Brent Oakley tumbling to the outside. Now outside is where Brandon is going to join Brent. And now Brent, look at this. German suplex connecting on the outside. Ref calling for both these men to make it back inside. And Brent sending Brandon back in. Now, Brandon hasn't gotten a single bit of offense ever since those elbows to the midsection connected a little bit ago. What is Brent Oakley thinking here? Shot right to the face. Brent, no. What are you doing? Brent with a superplex right to the outside. But Brandon just fucking no-sold it. He's right back to his feet. How? How did he just get up from that like nothing? Like Brandon probably got the wind knocked out of him so much, but he just sprung up like that superplex to the outside didn't even affect him. How? And now Brandon finally answering back inside the ring. And Brandon, oh my God, with a back elbow just knocked Brent Oakley's block off. Oh, but only the count of one for the Spartan in this contest. Now Brandon with a knee right to the face. And Brandon fired up. Now Brandon, look at this. Oh, sending Brent Oakley down with a belly-to-back suplex. Now look at this. Brandon calling for Brent Oakley to bring it. Now Brandon, look at this. Oh, it's probably looking for that springboard cutter off the top. But Brent Oakley answering back. And Brent with the bionic elbow. And the cover. But only the count of one for Brent Oakley in this contest. And now Brent with the springboard splash. Brent Oakley now in firm control of this match at the moment. But just as I say that, Brandon Collins answers back. And now Brandon, look at this, has a hold of Brent Oakley and sending him into the corner. Oh, delivered a shot right to the midsection and another one. Look at this, Brandon Collins just beating the hell out of Brent Oakley in the corner. And now Brandon pressing the boots up against the chest of Brent Oakley and dropping the knees on the chest too. Oh, but Brent doing the wise thing, rolling outside the ring, but Brandon with a springboard forearm. These two now right in front of my announce table. Now Brandon and Brent fighting on the outside. Oh, Brandon just sending Brent midsection first into the steel steps. Official at a count of 4. But Brandon going up top, calling for Brent Oakley to make it back to his feet. And Brandon with an elbow from the top takes down Brent Oakley. But that forces the official to restart his count. Oh, Brandon almost breaking the spine of Brent Oakley there. Now both these men back inside the ring. Oh, Brent Oakley just connected rear view from out of nowhere. But Brandon back up. But Brent, oh my God, just turning him inside out. Now Brent, the Irish whip. Oh, and another back elbow. Busts Brandon Collins open. But it's still not enough to put away the Spartan. What is it going to take? Now look at this. Brent putting up the too sweet in the corner. But he got caught. Brandon Collins connecting the knee of glory. But it's still not enough. What a banger match we are witnessing here. Oh, but Brent answers back with a kick right to the face. And now Brent, oh my God, springboard leg drop right to the back of the neck of Brandon Collins. How much did that take out of him? And now Brent connecting the suplex. And Brent Oakley now going up to the top rope and connecting the Swanton bomb and the cover. And that is a victory for Brent Oakley. Holy hell, what a contest. Brent Oakley securing a victory in this contest. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is main event time. The World Heavyweight Championship will be put on the line as the Nemesis James Taylor battles a mystery challenger. Who is this mystery challenger? We have no idea. But he made a phone call to Alexander Kelly saying that he wanted this match. But the thing that gets me is Alexander Kelly made the phrase "welcome back" on the phone. So whoever it is, it could be returning to RUW. Mystery challenger for the Nemesis James Taylor. World Heavyweight Championship on the line in the main event. Now, who is this mystery challenger? The lights go dark. Who is this? It's the Demon! The Demon is back here in RUW. I remember when Alexander Kelly made the announcement when Season 4 was about to start that the Demon would be unable to compete in Season 4. We still don't know why he was unable to compete when Season 4 first started, but he is here. What a return for the Demon. The Demon is now back in RUW. And he's got a big match ahead of him here in his return. The Demon will face the Nemesis James Taylor. Demon looks ready for competition. He looks ready and excited to be back. But here is his opponent, the world champion, the Nemesis James Taylor. I can't believe the Demon is back. About time we get the Demon back. World Heavyweight Championship up for grabs in this contest. James Taylor taking a good look at that title as he hands it over to the official. And the Demon making his RUW return, battles for the World Heavyweight Championship. The Demon is back, ladies and gentlemen. I believe the last time we saw him was at RUW Cupid's Havoc, although I might be wrong. But the Demon is back here in RUW. Oh, was looking for a drop kick on the Nemesis James Taylor. And now look at this, the Demon with a stomp right to the chest. Demon already bringing the fight to the Nemesis James Taylor. Look at this, he's got the crossface locked in tight. But James with the roll through and a kick right to the midsection. And now James delivering a shot right to the midsection. Luthez press, repeated down, raining down right hands on the Demon. And now James with some more shots to the face. Now James, look at this, taunting the Demon in the corner. And that's going to come back to bite him. World title on the line. The Demon versus the Nemesis James Taylor. Oh! James with a belly-to-belly suplex, showcasing his strength. And now Demon regaining control. Oh! Nice suplex there. Oh, but James with the roll through out of nowhere. But only the count of one. Now James, look at this, measuring the Demon and dropping the knee on the face. And now James sending a very clear message to the Demon. Now James with another belly-to-belly suplex connecting on the Demon. And now James just telling the Demon to bring it here. And now the Demon has James Taylor up and sending him throat first off the top rope. And now look at this, just pressing the boot right into the midsection of James Taylor. And doing it yet again. And the Demon is just going to the well yet again. Oh, but he went to the well one too many times. As James Taylor answering back in this contest, but Demon sweeping the legs out from underneath James Taylor. And a stomp right to the arm. And again, just pressing that boot up against the midsection of James Taylor. And now the Demon, look at this, going up top. Oh, but James got out of the way. The Demon was looking for an elbow drop. And now James, Irish whip. And another belly-to-belly suplex. And now it's James in control of this contest. Looking for an Irish whip. Oh, but the Demon counters. Oh, and an elbow connecting right to the face of James Taylor. But only the count of 2 for the Demon. The Demon now just drop kicking the legs of James Taylor. And Demon feeding off the energy from the Philadelphia crowd. Oh. James, though, answering back with the kick right to the midsection, sending the Demon into the corner. And an elbow connects. Now James, look at this, just breaking the boot up against the face of the Demon. And now James with another elbow drop. Oh, but the Demon rolling out onto the apron. James again telling him to bring it. Oh, James with a shot right to the face of the Demon. And now look at this. Oh my God. Sending the Demon spine first off the ring apron. And now sending him back inside. And now James Taylor, look at this. James is just taking apart our announce table here. But the Demon back up to his feet. And now the Demon sending James Taylor to the outside. Oh, but James right back up. Sending the Demon into the corner of my announce table. And now James What's he thinking here? He's got the Demon on my announce table. James. Oh! Whatever he was looking for, the Demon countered. Now look at this. James has a hold of the Demon and connecting a DDT on my announce table. Now James, with a double axe handle right to the face of the Demon. Jumping off our announce table to connect that. And now both these men back inside the ring. James Taylor into the cover. Oh, but only the count of 2 for the Nemesis. Now James on the middle rope. Demon making it back to his feet. And James takes him down with a double axe handle. And now James calling for the Demon to make it back up. And James connects the stunner. Oh, but the Demon still able to get his shoulder up. You can hear the crowd chanting "Fight Forever." But James Taylor perched on the top rope and connecting the elbow drop. And the cover. And that is enough. James Taylor has defeated the Demon in the Demon's RUW return. But man, the Demon brought the fight. But he came up short against the world champion. And James Taylor retains the RUW World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of RUW, Walking on Pins and Needles. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in if you did. And we will catch y'all on the next episode of RUW Decimation this Thursday. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.